A warm welcome to sunny Singapore, and what a sight that is Marina Bay Sands, the theatre's Esplanade by the Bay, the Singapore flag flying high, and just behind those happy tourists, the Singapore River, the historic waterway that played a crucial role in the development and growth of Singapore as a trading port. 3 kilometers long. What a beautiful sight that is, and what a beautiful sight this is as well. The main stage here at the Olympic Esports Series 2023 in Singapore. A warm welcome wherever you're watching us in the world. Plenty to come on day 2 as we kick things off. Chess, tennis and shooting all to come. But we kick off proceedings with baseball. My name is Edward Russell. Alongside me at the caster's desk, Jolene Chen and Robert Tomlinson. Jolene, this is all very exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, this is really cool. So actually, I'm a woman baseball player, but like this is my first time to see the game is on screen, online, but it is just like a real baseball.
Excellent. I look forward to asking you later on the differences between Power Pros and baseball in real life. And in fact, Robert, you've been playing this game for a long, long time. Just give us a brief rundown of Power Pros. What's this all about?
Yeah, certainly. So this is probably going to be one of the longest tenured games that we are going to be seeing here at the Olympic Esports Series, because the game that we're going to see is an offshoot of a game that's been released regularly in Japan since 1994. It's even older than I am, which is something to say. So we have a lot of players in the field that have had a lot of experience with the game because it's been around for so long. So I think we're going to be seeing some really elite play today, and I know that the game has also been released in America a couple of times for the West in 07 and 08, and but you know, it's been quite a while since there's been an English version of this game that's been released for the Western audience as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how this goes today.
Yeah, can't wait for all this to get underway. Now you will be watching the semifinals and the finals. But to get to this point, first of all the players had to get through the qualifiers yesterday. Let's find out who managed to make it through. Here's what happened on Friday with As Hashim.
The qualifiers for the baseball event got underway at the Olympic Esports Series on Friday, and the games were played in round-robin format. Now, of course, a lot of excitement because the game is being played for the very first time in Singapore. So let's find out what happened on Friday. In Group B, Singapore, Yan Chong-woon, also known as Woonie, had a great start to his campaign, winning his first match against Wei Chung-yu, GameTech Hazuremon. However, he was not able to maintain his momentum and was not able to proceed to the semi-finals.
Yeah, I'm really honored to take part in this tournament. I'm really happy to win the first match. Not really nervous, but since I come into this tournament with not much expectations, but I'm really glad to get the first win.
Chinese Taipei's Chia Ming Wang, also known as CM Wang, was the first player to qualify for the Final Four with a 3-1 win-lose record. An American, Jacob Park, All Kangang, also qualified with a 3-1 record, and he was happy with his outing.
I feel exhilarated. I cannot explain. I just can't really stop smiling. It's just all amazing, but it'll be really challenging because the Japanese players are really good at this game, and my other opponent, CM Wang, beat me in the qualifiers, but hopefully I can take it home and win everything.
In the all-Japanese Group A, it was a tighter affair. Favorite Shaoma Maori, GameTech Shora, had to win his last match against Horike Hiroke. He went through to the semi-finals with a 3-1 win-lose record. But there was some drama to determine who would be taking the last spot in the semi-finals. 3 players, Mashida, Kazutaka, Fujishima, Takato and Horike, had finished with 2 wins and 2 losses record. And after a tense 30-minute wait, the final spot was finally revealed.
Moving on to the semi-finals is Taiju!
Yes, a bit of drama in the qualifiers yesterday. And Jolene, I know you spoke to CM Wang after he made it through. How's he feeling about what's to come today?
Yeah, like, so for him, he's really excited. It's like for his first time to be like in a big event. And then so I talked with him and he said like how he's going to do, he's going to just stay calm and relax and then just focus on the game.
Robert, we saw you in the middle of all the action in the qualifiers yesterday. The standard was high.
It was very high. I mean, we had a lot of elite play throughout the entire group play. I mean, almost all the games were decided by either 3 runs, 2 runs, even 1 run. We had an extra inning game at one point that finished 1-0, where the only run was scored on a hit by pitch in the top of the 4th inning, which, oh man, that had to be a little bit devastating there a little bit. But, you know, I have a good feeling that we're going to see some very elite play here in the semifinals, in the 3rd place game, and in the finals themselves. I am so excited. I am looking forward to this. This is going to be fantastic.
Yeah, I was just going to say, no doubt, the standard will remain high over the course of today. Now, if you were watching that package and you were thinking to yourself, how do I play Power Pros? Or perhaps you just need a bit of a refresher course. Well, here is Robert Tomlinson alongside one of the men you will be seeing very, very shortly, Jacob Park, to tell you more about the game.
Hey everybody, I'm Robert Tomlinson, and today we have...
Hi, I'm Jacob Park, and I'm from the USA.
And today he's going to be teaching us how to play WBSC eBASEBALL Power Pros. Let's go! Oh, yes! So what we got here with eBASEBALL Power Pros here? What's the object of this game?
Well, it's just like regular baseball. You try to score the most runs. In this case, it's 3 innings, I believe.
Yep, 3 innings, okay. So how'd you first get into this series?
Yes, so back in 2018, I found the series during a collaboration with a different game, and I thought the art style was really neat, so I started checking it out, and ever since then, I completely fell in love with the whole entire game.
That's awesome. So how's it feel to be here this week for the Olympic Esports week?
I'm pretty nervous, but it's very exciting.
Yeah. How'd you train up for this?
Yes, so basically every day I've been playing online for around 2-3 hours.
So what's your strategy going into the Olympic Esports series this week?
I have chosen 2 really good pitchers, referred to as aces, because of a certain rule. They're able to ban one of my players.
That's an interesting rule.
Yes, so I chose 2 really good ones to make sure that they can't ban both of my pitchers.
Oh, good stop, good stop. Oh. Darn, well that was a great game, man. Thank you very much. Congratulations and good luck this week in the Olympic Esports Series. Thank you so much for teaching us how to play as well.
Yeah, that was a pleasure.
Yeah, great stuff. Thanks to you to Robert and Jason. Actually, just whilst we were watching that package, Robert was saying to me that you got pretty badly beaten by Jacob.
Yeah, it was like a 5-0 or 6-0. Yeah, honestly, that just goes to show that he is going to be a formidable opponent in these finals today.
I was going to say, you're in the correct places then. You're up here and Jacob's going to be down there.
Exactly.
Jolene, obviously you're a professional baseball player, so ahead of the big match, the big game, you would be feeling a little bit of nerves, I would suppose. Do you think these guys are going to be feeling it as well? It's a big stage.
Yeah, like they will be like really nervous because like I think this is like the first time like they like here to be the biggest event. And I asked like CM1 yesterday, like they said like they're like when they're nervous, it's hard to control like their finger also.
Yeah, sweaty fingers. That's the problem, right, Robert?
Yeah.
It's got to be, and honestly, I have a tendency to have my fingers sweat when I'm getting like really into a game sometimes. So I know the feeling 100%.
See if they're hiding some tissues underneath the desk just to wipe themselves down a little bit whilst they're holding the controls.
I did see a few towels yesterday
at
the group stage. Yeah.
What do you think CM1 will be doing in preparation for this, Jolene?
I think like he would try to do something to make him focus, because like he said, like focus is like his biggest, like most important to do like before the game.
Yeah, well, there is a lot at stake here today. We have 2 semifinals coming up before the 3rd place match and the finals as well. You are watching the start of day 2 here at the Olympic Esports Series Singapore 2023, and we're about to kick off proceedings with baseball. It is Power Pros. Enjoy what's to come. Day 2 of the Olympic Esports Series 2023. Day 1 got proceedings off to a bang yesterday with the likes of archery, cycling and sailing. Day 2 begins with baseball. We are playing Power Pros here at the main stage at the Suntec City Convention and Exhibition Centre. And just a reminder of exactly what we're going to see over the next couple of hours. The qualifiers took place yesterday. A little bit contentious. It means we have 4 semi-finalists. They will both be playing at the same time, both the semi-finals, before the winners are decided to go through to the finals. There will be a third place match as well before the winner, second place and third place are all decided. All matches are best of 1 here in Power Pros at the Olympic Esports Series Singapore 2023. Now, as I said, the qualifiers came through yesterday, and these are your 4 semi-finalists. Mori Shoma from Japan, Shora, his name is, Chamin Wang from Chinese Taipei, CM Wang, Jacob C. Park of the USA, Kangang, and Hiroki Taiju. And a very interesting matchup between the oldest player in the match and the youngest one as well. So the semi-finals, Shura up against Kangang, CM Wang up against Taiju, and as I mentioned, we will be deciding the finalists and the third place match participants as well before we decide who will be walking away with the trophy at the end of it all. Very quickly, Robert, who's your favorite?
I have a feeling it's going to be Shora. You know, he's been on this stage before. He's been on these big stages before. He's won the OVS back in 2021, so I think he's a favorite.
All right, well, the players are about to come out on stage. Let's take a look.
Let's welcome the players. Let's bring them on. From Japan, Soma Mori. Also from Japan, Hiroki Horike. Let's bring them on. From the United States of America, Jacob Park. Let's bring them on. Let's bring them on. From Chinese Taipei, Wang Chaming. On. Let's give it up one more time for your players.
So there we have it, our 4 semi-finalists finding their seats here on the stage at the Suntec Convention and Exhibition Centre. What do you think is going through their minds in these final stages, Robert?
Oh, it is just absolutely nervousness a little bit, I would think. Maybe a little bit of excitement as well. I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes today.
A lot of deep breaths, do you think, Jolene, at this point?
Yeah, that should be.
So here's a look up of semi-finalist number 1. It's Shora up against Kangang. One of your favorites, Robert.
Yes, exactly. Now, Shora has been on this kind of a stage before. He won the Olympic Virtual Series back in 2021 with another version of this game, Kangang, the lone United States representative in this, the youngest competitor in the field at just 18 years old. He graduated high school just a few weeks ago. So I'm looking forward to seeing, you know, if experience is going to win out or if youth is going to win out.
You could graduate high school and win a trophy at the Olympic Esports Series 2023, all within the space of like a month or so. That would be a pretty good month.
That would be, yeah.
Semi-final number 2, CM Wang up against Taiju. CM Wang, you said, Jolene, you know well, and he will be raring to go.
Yeah, like he is one of the player from the Chinese Taipei, and then like actually like he told me like he started to play before when I'm still a baby. It's like he have like more than like around like 30 years experience.
It's a lot of experience, and how much do you think experience might play a part today, Robert?
I have a feeling experience might play a big part in this today. I know we know CM Wong is the oldest person in the field at 47 years old, which also goes to show that this game can be for all ages and all types. I think experience could be a very big factor in this, but I know Taiju, his opponent, is finished third in that Olympic Virtual Series back in 2021, so he's no slouch either. That should be another fun matchup to see today.
So Robert's our resident expert when it comes to Power Pros, whereas I guess on the other side of the spectrum, Jolene, you've just started playing the esport version of baseball. You've been playing actual baseball for a long, long time. How do they differ?
Oh, so like one is like indoor, and then like when you play like Power Pros, it's like you can play whenever, whatever, and then there is no like the weather problems or what. It's really cool.
But just as in real baseball, timing, I guess, very, very important.
Yeah, and then like here, like it's played like 3 innings, but like in the real baseball, like for me, like women baseball is 7 innings, and then for men's baseball is 9 innings. So for the tempo, the speed, everything is so different.
And Robert, you said there have been various versions of this game. Altogether, people have been playing Power Pros for a long, long time. But how often is it that it is played on such a big stage and such a big occasion like this?
Oh, not often at all. This is exciting to actually see this on such a big stage today. I think we're going to see some very elite play today.
I was going to say, does a big stage change things, do you think? Because obviously, as you said, the players aren't used to playing it somewhere like here.
It could change a little bit. I mean, there will be some nervousness. There will be some nerves a little bit. I have a feeling, though, that these players are professionals. They're going to just absolutely kill it today.
All right, on that note then, let's see if they do kill it. Let's get going with the semifinals here at the Olympic Esports Series 2023. You're watching baseball.
All right, we're going to get started today with our first 2 semifinals. Well, our only 2 semifinals today. We'll have Shorta and Kangang taking with Taiju and CM Wong as the second semifinal. Both are going to be happening right at the same time. Let's get started. Play ball. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Taiju CM Wong matchup here first. Arashi Kiba on the mound for Taiju. Actually, no, we're going to take a look at for Taiju versus CM Wong here. It looks like we're getting... All right, so we have the Kangang versus Shorla matchup. 1-1 pitch, and that one's flown into center field. Kagami is there for out number 1. Ryuji Sakigake now at the plate. A good all-around hitter, has a lot of speed on him as well. Batting for Kangang here, the number 2 hitter in the lineup, playing left field today. What you're going to see a lot here with Kiba is that special fastball, which Sakigake just swings and misses for strike 1. That one's a little high for ball 1. Kiba, that fastball, it's a rising fastball, has a little bit of a smoke trail to it. It's a really hard pitch to hit, but he does ground that one to second for out number 2. Now here's something we're going to be seeing a lot of today. Kangang is going to send Tanaka up to the plate as a first baseman. However, he is not going to be the first baseman today. We're going to bring in Sendo to pinch hit here. Now, Sendo has a good pinch hitter ability. A lot of these characters have abilities that can, you know, affect their performance in a positive or negative way. Sendo has one of those abilities. He's a good pinch hitter. He has S contact and S power, almost elite contact and power, but this time he pops it up to second, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Kangang going 1-2-3 against Shorla here in the top of the first. There's a look at the starting lineup for Shorla. They're going to see a lot of kind of the same players on both of these rosters, maybe a couple of differences here and there, but here is the starting pitcher for Kangang. It's going to be Unkai. He has another powerful fastball, can throw in the 150s in kilometers per hour with a little kind of a whirlpool kind of thing. Meanwhile, We just had a run scored in the Taiju CM1 game. It's 1-0 over there. Meanwhile, Kuya Kagami going to lead off here for Shora. First pitch was a little low for ball 1, and another ball down low, 2-0. 3-0 now on Kagami, in danger of walking him. And ooh, good pitch right there, just high and outside. There's a fly ball. That's going to go foul off the bat of Kagami. 3-2 on the way, and it's going to be a leadoff walk to the leadoff man. So that will bring up Vanguard for Shora. Vanguard, a very good power hitter. Not exactly the best defender in the world, but he has B contact, A power, some elite hitting abilities here. Kagami does have some speed. We'll see if they try to steal here. I don't expect it to happen, but the count is now 2-1. The pitch on the way. Oh, and he is going, and that's going to be a stolen base. Kagami got a good jump on Unkai there. Gets a stolen base, and now we got a runner in scoring position, but a 2-2 count on Vanguard. The pitch on the way, and a swing and a miss for strike 3. Big strikeout there. Kangang getting the out, and now bring up Kazushige Kiyomoto, one of the best first baseman hitters in the game. Elite contact, elite power, and some pretty good launch angle as well. The 1-0 pitch on the way, and there's that launch angle right there. High fly ball in the left field. That one's back, and that one is gone. Ball go far for Kiyomoto, and it's 2-0. Shora on top. Jolene, he got the pitch he wanted to hit right there.
Yeah, like he hit the home run, and it's a pretty far one.
That was a very far one right there indeed. Right into the 4th row of the bleachers out there in left field. Now bring up Maito Oda. Now you might think he looks like Frankenstein. You would be right.
Yeah, like he looked like just like a monster.
Yeah, I know. It's almost crazy, but he is an elite hitting option despite his low contact zone. However, Unkai has him 2-0 right now. Make that 3-0 now as Unkai misses once again. Ooh, he swings at 3-0, grounds it to short. Tomizawa with the toss over to first for out number 2. Shacho, the third baseman, will step up to the plate, waves the bat around. He's ready to go. We'll see what they can do here. F contact, but S power, and there's a little bit of S power into center field. Kagami going back to the track to make the catch to retire the side, but the damage is done in the first inning. Shora with the 2-run homer by Kiyomoto. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on over to the Taiju CM Wong matchup here, and it is 2-0 over there as well with Taiju on top right now. Bottom of the first, it is Kagami at the plate. 1-2 the count. Kiba with the pitch, and that one's strike 3. Got him looking for the out. Now we have Senga Katori. He's starting at first base right now, but I don't think he's going to be the first baseman either. Yep, we're going to see that same strategy we saw earlier with Kangang, subbing him out for Sendo. It is a normal thing to do in this particular game.
So he's changing the pinch hitter also.
Yep, it is. It's a valid strategy, especially given Sendo is one of those elite hitters in this entire game. However, Kiba has him down in the count 2-0, and there's a high fly ball in the left field, but that one's gonna go foul. 2-1 the count from Kiba. The pitch on the way. Ooh, that one just missed on the lower edge of the zone. 3-1 the count, and there's a high fly ball in the center field. Kagami going back to the track, to the wall. He looks up, he jumps, he can't get it. It's gonna be extra bases for Sendo, and it's a 1-out double. Just inches from going out of the ballpark. That would have been a huge home run for CM Wong if that went out. However, another guy who can hit a homer at any time, Kiyomoto, is at the plate. Sendo, not the fleetest of foot out there. I don't see him scoring on anything other than an extra base hit here. Kiba behind in the count 2-1. The pitch on the way, just a little bit low for ball 3. 3-1, there's a high fly ball in the center field. No doubt about it. Ball go far for Kiyomoto, and CM Wong ties the game at 2. That is a statement home run right there.
Yeah, he is really a home run hitter.
My goodness. And yeah, he did not need that bat anymore. That pat flip just epic all the darn time right there.
So now it's like 2-2. The game is like starts again.
Yep. Brand new ball game here in the first inning. And that's going to bring up Vanguard, the number 4 hitter in the lineup for CM Wong. Putting a defensive shift on him, watching for sluggers here. That means the outfield's going to be playing back quite a bit here. 1-0 pitch, and that one's a little low for ball 2. Vanguard does have abilities that can make him hit homers a lot easier. He can go to all fields. He's also a menace at the plate. However, the count is even now at 2-2. The pitch on the way from Kiba. Ooh, he chased the forkball, but he's lucky to get contact on that one. 2-2, and there's a ground ball to second on a couple hops. Nomi into short right field to toss the first in time for the second out of the inning. So that'll bring up Maito Oda. He's going to be the designated hitter for CM Wong as well. We saw him on Taiju's lineup as well. And once again, outfield's going to be playing back with Oda here. Now he has that good home run ability as well, but a better ability than we just saw with Vanguard. 1-1 the pitch on the way from Kiba, and there's a ground ball right side to first base. Sendo will toss to Kiba, and that will retire the side. But we have a brand new ball game going into the second inning. 2-2 the score between Taiju and CM Wong. All right, we're going to go ahead and go back over to the Kangang Shora matchup, see how that one is going. Last we saw, Shora was up 2-0 on Kangang. And it is still 2-0 right now as we are in the top of the in the top of the third, I should say. Top of the third. These are the last swings here for Kangang to try to get something going here. He has a pinch hitter at the plate. It's Honda. He pops that one up to the left side. Shacho's going to take it on a hop, throw to first to get the slow-footed Honda. And now Kangang is down to his final out. It's going to be Karen Amane at the plate. For right now, the outfielder for Kangang. We'll see if he wants to put in a pinch hitter. He will. Does have only one option, really, and it's going to be Furu. He needs runs right now. A home run would be great right about now. Furu can hit home runs, but he's all or nothing here with that G contact, but 3 trajectory. 0-1 count, ground ball foul, and he's down to his final strike. The 0-2 on the way. Just a bit low for ball 1. 1-2 on the way, swing and a miss, strike 3, and Shora is going to the finals. 2-0 the final score. Shora, the 2021 Olympic Virtual Series champ, back in the finals once again to try to defend his title. Meanwhile, let's go back to Taiju and CM Wong. Last we saw, it was a 2-2 ball game. And it's still 2-2. Meanwhile, we got pop-up into right field. A lucky hit there. Off the bat of Vanguard for Taiju. That's going to put a runner on with a couple of outs in this inning, if I'm not mistaken. As Kuya Kagami comes up to the plate, back to the top of the order for Taiju. So far, Kagami in this game is 0 for 1, flew out to first base his last time up. We're going to get a pinch runner, it looks like, for Vanguard. They're going to bring in Tadahashi. A little bit more speedier than Vanguard is on the base paths with that C run speed compared to a D for Vanguard. We'll see if they'll even try to steal here, but there's a high fly ball into center field and gone. Ball go far for Kagami. And Taiju increases their lead. It's 4-2. He gets the lead back.
This is the second home run of the game, right?
Yeah, second home run of the game. We saw one earlier from Taiju with, I believe it was Vanguard. But man, oh man, just like that, Taiju retakes the lead here in this matchup. So I'll bring up Sendo, number 2 hitter. He pinch hit for Tanaka back in the first inning. As we are in the top of the second, 2 outs, bases empty. First pitch on the way, just a bit low with that special fastball for Munkai, 1-0. Another fastball finding the inside corner for strike 1. Splitter misses low, ball 2. Ooh, Onkai in danger of walking him here. The 3-1 pitch, ground ball to short. And Mori has it. Toss to first is in time, and that will retire the side. So Taiju gets a couple of runs in the top of the second. We head to the bottom of the inning. Can CM Wong get another 2-run homer to tie this ball game up once again? Gonna have some defensive substitutions here, it looks like, as Tanahashi will stay at second base. Yakuman Thurigo, the catcher for CM Wong, will lead things off. They're the number 6 hitter in the order. First pitch on the way, just a little bit low for ball 1. Yakuman Thurigo has some decent contact ability with a B. Power's a little bit low. Run speed, not exactly elite either. But they are doing some big swings here. There's a big swing in the left field. Izioi, the left fielder, is going to make the play. 1 gone. Yo Imori will be the next batter. They're the shortstop for CM Wong here. And we're actually going to get a pinch hitter here. He's got a couple options. He can go with Fulu or Kusano. Good power hitters coming off the bench. It looks like he might go Kusano here. He might go Fulu. No, he's going to go with Kusano. Kusano with that S power is an elite option off the bench despite the F contact, but he can hit high balls with very good force. First pitch on the way, low for 1-0. Yeah, and I don't think Kiba's going to throw him a high fastball anytime soon, but there's a high fly ball in the right center field. Owate going back near the track to make the catch. 2 gone. So that'll bring up the second baseman, Shinzo Nomi. We'll see if CM Wong actually wants to let him hit here, and they are going to let him hit here. Not going to go to the pinch hitting well again here. Oh, well, looks like they might. Looks like they probably will. And looks like they're going to grab Furu, or they're going to grab maybe Suiko. Suiko is a pitcher by trade, but he does have a little pop off the bench. Decisions. No, he's going to keep Nomi. He's going to keep Nomi. Probably going to save some of those pinch hitters for later, I would imagine. 2-0 pitch on the way to Nomi, and that one's a line drive caught by the second baseman, Tanahashi, to retire the side. So we head to the third inning. Taiju looking to get some more insurance runs against CM Wong. It's 4-2 as we head to the top of the third. So Kusano, he can't play shortstop, so we're going to need a little bit of a defensive substitution here. They're going to put Owate at short. They're going to move Ishino into right, it looks like. And that is the defensive alignment we're going to have for the top of the third inning. It's going to be Hanayo Fukuya, the third baseman, leading things off for Taiju, the number 5 hitter in the order. First pitch on the way from Unkai. And that pitch a little bit low for ball 1. 1-0. Ooh, once again, a little bit low, but for ball 2 there. Strike 1 there on the fastball. Unkai trying to get some more outs here. Tries to go with the splitter, but that one finds the dirt for ball 3. 3-1 pitch. Ooh, good pitch right there at the bottom of the zone. Full count now on Fukuya. Swinging a high fly ball into center field, and that one is gone. Third home run of the game for Taiju. 132 meters into dead center field. Ball go far. It's 5-2.
Yeah, so far, like, right, he got all the score from the home run.
Yep, that's what you're going to see a lot of here today. You're going to see a lot of home runs. Not going to see a whole lot of small ball in this one, to be honest.
Yeah, so I think this is like the biggest difference strategy, like from the baseball what I play, and then like online, like most of they got the score from the home run a lot.
Yeah, but home runs, they can be deadly, especially in a environment like this where there's only 3 innings to work with.
Yeah.
Kiba, the pitcher, will be the next batter up. And the count quickly 2-0 on Unkai. The number 4 hitter in the order for Taiju. We had Oda as the DH in that spot a little bit earlier, but they're opting to go with Kiba in the lineup, and there's why. High fly ball in the right center field, and that one is gone. Back-to-back home runs. Ball go far for Kiba, and that'll make it 6-2, and Taiju's in the driver's seat for the finals at this point.
Yeah, the 4th home run of him today already.
My goodness. You want to talk about pitchers who rake? Kiba is certainly one of those, right into the first row of the bleachers. And that'll bring up the outfielder Luna Izuyoi. Izuyoi, a pitcher by trade, but does have some outfield eligibility. Does have some good motivation with that pink smiley face there on the bottom left side, but she flies the first one into center field for the out. Hiroshi Sakuma, the shortstop, now at the plate for Taiju. Good contact, good power, good all-around shortstop here. Honestly, a pretty good option for shortstop if you ask me. Fly ball into right field. Ishino on the run makes the grab for out number 2. Stepping up, Soji Sakuranomiya. A good all-around catcher, not the best catcher in the world, but a very serviceable one at that. See contact, see power. He can hit one deep as well, but there's a deep fly ball foul to the left side, 0-1. Unkai with the 0-1, a little bit low on that one, and the count goes 1-1. Ooh, big swing and a miss on the splitter, just way early on that swing. And the count evens up 2-2 now. The pitch on the way. Oh, a great fastball there from Unkai to retire the side. But now CM Wong down to his final 3 outs. Can he pull off a 4-run comeback here in the bottom of the 3rd?
Yeah, so it will be like his last chance to do like how many he have to buy?
Yep,
like
four
points,
to,
right?
Yep, 4 to tie, 5 to win right here.
So what kind of strategy will you use at this time?
Honestly, you got to try to get as many on base as possible. Honestly, you might want to try hitting some homers as well because, you know, live by the homer, die by the homer.
Yeah, so right now he needs a grand slam, right?
Yeah, at the very least, or maybe even 4 home runs just throughout the whole inning right here.
Yeah, sure. That would be a really good choice.
Yeah, exactly. So it looks like Owate is going to still hit here. CM Wong kind of considered going to the pinch hitting well once again, but he's going to let Owate hit here. Very interesting strategy here, trying to get on base at the very least. Oh, Fukuya with a diving try, but just couldn't quite get there. Count is 1-1, make that 1-2 with that fastball. Owate now becomes an easy out with 2 strikes. The count is 1-2, the pitch on the way from Kiba. Oh, what a fastball! Down and away for strike 3. 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd. That'll bring it back up to the top of the order for Kuya Kagami. Outfield will be playing back for Taiju here as the first pitch misses low, 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way, and the count goes 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. That one just finds the strike zone once again, and Kiba in another 2-strike count. The pitch on the way goes with the fork ball. Tried to get him to chase, but he didn't. 2-2. Pitch on the way again. There's a fly ball in the center. He swung at it, didn't get enough of it, and there's the second out of the inning as Kagami makes the catch. And now it comes down to Kiwamu Sendo. Taiju 1 out away from facing off with his countrymate in the finals. The first pitch on the way to Sendo. Bit high, but finds the strike zone for strike 1. The 0-1 from Kiba, just a bit high, ball 1. 1-1 on the way. Ooh, good pitch right on the inside corner, down to their final strike. The 1-2. Ooh, fork ball just missed a bit low. 2-2 once again. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And Taiju is going to the finals. 6-2, the final score.
What a semi-final that was. Congratulations to Taiju and Ashura. We have an all-Japanese final. That was a lot of fun, Julie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is a really exciting game. This is like, I see like a lot of home run in this game.
Yeah, home runs are definitely the best strategy when it comes to a 3-inning game such as this, and we really saw a lot of ball go far in this particular semifinals.
Yeah, you're getting very excited, Robert, especially with Taiju, the king of the homers, and those back-to-back home runs really taking the game away from CM Wong there.
Exactly, yeah. CM Wong, you know, he had the 2-run homer to tie it up in the bottom of the 1st right there, but those home runs by Taiju in the 2nd and 3rd, just a little bit too much. So Kiba getting the win in this one. Unkai the loss. Kiyomoto the lone 2-run homer in the matchup with Shora and Kangang.
Yeah, just on the subject of Kangang, Robert, a little bit disappointed by that one. It was
honestly, you know, Shorta is a great competitor. He's had the pedigree to be a champion, and you know, he's going to be defending his title here in a little bit. But Kangang, you know, he was a formidable opponent in group stage. I see a fantastic matchup coming up in the 3rd place match between between him and CM Wong.
Yeah, just a reminder there that nobody's going home just yet. There will be a third place match as well as the final as well before we decide who will be taking home this trophy at the Olympic Esports Series Singapore 2023. So the semi-finals are done in Power Pros, the third place match and the final fast approaching, and we are very shortly going to be hearing from the winners of the semi-finals.
まあすごく緊張したんですけど、まあ甘い球を一発仕留めて、ピッチングもすごくいいテンポでいけたので良かったです。
And I was actually very nervous, and I had the opportunity to be in tempo, and one of the pitches hit the right tempo.
You know, for someone who's being very nervous, you did a fantastic job. So how do you feel now about facing Taiju?
これから、体重、に直面します。日本語の方通訳ですね。はい。どう感じますか？次の、決勝に向かっていきます。
グループ予選でも当たってすごく厳しい戦いだったので、決勝でも厳しい戦いになると思うんですけども、あと全力尽くして頑張るだけだと思います。
And it has been a very difficult competition for me until now, and that is the expectation we have of the finals as well. So I will be putting in my very best.
Arigato, thank you very much, Shora, and all the best for the finals. And of course, let's go to our next, interview right now. So, of course, we do have Taiju. Can I also get the translator here? Taiju, how are you feeling today, of course, about going to the finals?
準決勝はいかがでしたか？
そうですね、最初に点取って追いつかれた後はかなりドキドキしたんですけど、最終的にかなり打てたのですごく良かったです。
And it has been very difficult to catch up on this semifinals, and I had been able to hit correctly finally, and that was very fortunate.
And you also scored a lot of home runs, especially towards the end, right? So how was he able to come back from that?
今までですね、結局追いかけようとしていましたね。どのように逆転できたでしょうか？
そうですね、もう打つしかないと思っていたので、もうホームランだけになって強い気持ちで振れたかなと思います。
And I thought that the only thing I could do was to hit the best that I could to end up with a good home run, and that was what has happened.
Fantastic. We're definitely looking forward to the finals, and of course, all the best. And it's back to you guys.
And many thanks to Ash, and great to hear from our two finalists there, Tashora and Taiju as well. So just a reminder of the results here, Robert.
Yeah, 6-2 the final score. Taiju over CM Wong. 2-2 after the first inning, and then those home runs in the second and third inning, really putting this away for the 2021 third place player in the Olympic Virtual Series. Two-run homer by Kiyomoto, the lone runs for CM Wong. Then was a solo homer by Sendo in the first inning. Kagami with a two-run shot in the second. A solo shots by Fukuya and Kiba in the third. Take a look at some of the highlights here. Sendo going yard early on in that matchup for Taiju, but then in the bottom of the first, this was the home run by Kiyomoto to tie this ball game up, and we were thinking, okay, all right, we'll see if they can make it better here. But then over in the top of the third in the Kangang Shorla match, it was 2-0 victory there for Shorla. Then there's another home run there from Fukuya there in the top of the third to make it 5-2 for Taiju and CM Wong. And then they would add another one here with Kiba, almost the next batter in the lineup, to make it 6-2 to get to our final score here. And then the final strike to Sendo to end it.
Yeah, it's very interesting listening to those interviews, in particular Shora Jolene saying that he had to get into the right tempo, and it's all about just getting in that zone, isn't it, in these big matches?
Oh yeah, like for baseball, like really important is for the tempo, like for.
competing in the third place match. Let's welcome Chia Ming Wang and Jacob Parr. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Mr. Ricardo Fracari for joining us on stage, and the finals will begin very soon.
Just deciding who goes on top and bottom.
Correct, correct. Yep, what you just saw was a coin toss, which will determine home field advantage for each of the next two games, the third place match and the finals match. I'm not sure who's going to be home field yet. We shall see.
We will find out very shortly. How important is home field advantage, Jolene?
So like for home team, like you will have a, like at the last inning you have a chance if you're like you're behind. So like it's really being important.
So the third place match taking place first between CM Wang and Kangang. They've had a bit of time, I guess, well, a few minutes to think up how they need to change things around after those losses, Robert.
Yeah, they faced off against each other in the group stage, and it was CM Wang in a dominant victory over Kangang. And actually, I believe, if I recall correctly, it was a mercy rule, the lone mercy rule in the group stages. So I think Kangang's going to have a little bit of an uphill battle. I think maybe, you know, we'll see if he can adjust from that 7-0 loss in the group stage to CM Wang. This is also another one of those fascinating matchups that I've personally wanted to see, because Kangang, you know, the youngest in the competition, CM Wang, one of the oldest in the competition at 47 years old. So I love this matchup. I cannot wait to see it.
Yeah, really excited for this one. And just watching the previous semifinals as well, Jolene, there are so many things you have to think about when playing this game. The strategy, who you want to bring off the bench, who you want to put in separate positions as well.
Yeah, like so for in the game, the Power Pros, like they have so many like different strategy, like special skills. And then like it's kind of like for who you're going to be on this, like on the roster, it's gonna be like difficult. Like sometimes I think like, how if I have those like special skills and power, how I will do on the baseball field? I really want to have it.
Yeah, and power hitters off the bench are a key to success here, pretty much. You really want those power hitters on the bench like Furu, Sendo, Kusano to really hit those home runs that you really need.
Yeah, very excited for this one. They're just kind of going through the final preparations and setting up for the third place match. You'll have seen that they've moved from the two sides of the stage into the center, which is where the final couple of matches will be taking place. Taking center stage, of course, here at the Suntec City Convention and Exhibition Center. Baseball kicking off what is a very busy day two here in Singapore. There is plenty to come, including the likes of tennis, shooting, and table tennis as well. So far from what you've seen, Jolene, it's been pretty good.
Yeah, like everything pretty good. Like I think like they're on the stage right now, like must be really nervous. Like who is going to get the third place?
Well, let's see who will take third place. The third place match about to start. Robert, I'll hand things over to you.
All right, thank you, Ed. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. Kangang versus CM Wang here in the third place match. Looking to get that third place trophy here today. We'll see who's going to be home field advantage for this one, and it looks like it is going to be Kangang getting home field advantage here. This could be interesting. All right, here we go. There's a look at the starting lineup for CM Wang. No real changes to the starting order from their semifinal matchup. It'll be Kazuya Unkai on the mound for Kangang this time around. Once again, Unkai, you know, he's got that powerful fastball, can throw it up to 155 kilometers per hour. That's doggone fast. Usually sits around 150, 451 or so. And here we go. Kuya Kagami to lead things off for CM Wong here in the top of the first inning. Kuya Kagami, a good center fielder, does have some interesting abilities on him. He has an ability that can make him chase at pitches outside of the strike zone, moving the hitting cursor outside of that pink box that you see on the screen. There's a look at that right there as he grounds that one to second for out number 1. CM Wong now sending up Senga Katori to the plate to just stand there while the manager grabs Sendo off the bench and says, well, see you later, Katori, don't need your services anymore. So here's Sendo, the first baseman. Once again, S contact, S power, and Sendo, he is a switch hitter. He's electing to bat him from the right side here. Kind of unsure why you would want to bat him from the right side here, but when the left side is also just as good. But there's a high fly ball in the center field. Kagami right at the wall to make the grab. Oh, he gave it a ride on that one. Holy moly.
This one is like really like big hit. It's like almost to a home run.
Yeah, all so close, so close. So I'll bring up Kiyomoto, a certified slugger. And it's 1-1 the count from Unkai. The pitch on the way, just a little bit inside for ball 2. 2-1, the outfield going to be playing back once again on this one. Helped him with Kagami on the last batter. Oh, and there's a full power fastball for strike 3. And 1-2-3 goes CM Wong in the top of the first. Bottom of the first, it'll be Kangang's first trip to the plate here in the third place match. It'll be Unkai on the mound once again for CM Wong. So we got ourselves an Unkai mirror match here today.
Yeah, it's like the same pitcher as the semifinal game, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you know, gotta go with what works, you know? So here we go. Bottom of the first inning, it'll be Kuya Kagami leading things off, the center fielder for Kangang. Now, Kagami is an elite option in center field with that B run speed. He's got some good arm. He's got a good arm in center field as well, some good fielding ability, but there's a high fly ball in the left center field gap. Kagami going back for CM Wong to make the play.
It's a long run to catch, this one.
Yeah, he does have a lot of range out there in center field, and that's why he is an elite option out there in center field. Subbing up Ryuji Sakigake, C contact and C power with A run speed, so a very elite run speed here in this one. The 1-0 on the way. Ooh, finds the strike zone high and in, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way, just a bit inside, but finds the zone. 1-2 now on Sakigake. Pitch on the way. Ooh, tried to get him to chase inside with a splitter. Had to dance out of the way there a little bit. 2-2 and a swing and a miss. It was a little bit outside the strike zone, but he got him to chase, and there's 2 gone here in the bottom of the first. Now bring up Masaru Tanaka. He's ready to go, but the manager says, no. We're bringing in Sendo. No, we don't need that old guy at the plate. Not even close.
Yeah, I see him do the pinch hitter a lot, like for Sando.
Yep. That's because that pinch hitter ability we talked about earlier today.
Yes.
0-1 pitch on the way, and the splitter goes low, 1-1. 1-1 on the way, just a little bit inside for ball 2. 2-1 on the way, and that one chopped foul. That might have been ball 3. But instead it's 2-2, and there's a fly ball in the left field. Vanguard will traipse on over to that one to retire the side. We have no score after the first inning.
Yeah, so what do you think will be the strategy for them for the second inning?
Honestly, hit more dingers.
Hit more dingers. And try to hit home run.
Try to hit home runs.
Yeah.
And here's a certified home run hitter here once again with Vanguard.
Hit as far as he can.
Exactly. That's the dominant strategy here. 0-1 pitch on the way, and that one misses just a little bit outside for ball 1. And there's a high fly ball in the center field. Kagami on the run. He will be there to make the play. 1 gone. Now bring up Maito Oda to the plate. Power hitter extraordinaire. S contact, but F contact and F run speed as well on that G to S scale. First pitch on the way from Unkai, and that one's a bit low for ball 1. Unkai is a good option for pitcher because he does have an ability that makes him good against sluggers, but not right there. High fly ball in the left field. Ball go far for Oda. And CM Wong takes a 1-0 lead here in the top of the second.
As we just say, how do you get the score?
Home runs.
Home runs.
Dingers. Oh, man, that was a big home run there from Oda. He did not need the bat anymore. That was a no-doubter off the bat. Right into the second row of the bleachers right there. Happy fans. Happy fans right there. So bring up Yakuman Thrigo, the catcher, coming up to the plate, dancing around a little bit. They're ready to go. First pitch on the way from Unkai, a bit inside at 149 kilometers per hour for ball one. Ground ball on the 1-0 just goes foul to the left side. 1-1 on the way. Ooh, that was a close pitch, but it's ball two. Line driving to left field. That one's going to go foul once again. The count 2-2. Pitch on the way, swinging the ground ball to second. Uraga, the second baseman, tosses it over to first for out number 2. Yoe Mori at the plate now for CM Wong. First pitch on the way from Unkai. Finds the bottom corner of the strike zone, 0-1. 0-1 pitch, splitter, ground ball to third. Kimoto got turned around a little bit, but gets right to it. Throws to first to retire the side. Damage is done to the bottom of the second. Kangang trying to get some runs on the board here. Kazushige Kiyomoto will lead things off. Kiyomoto in his, what I call the bat flip of doom. You don't want him to bat flip on you because that usually means some bad things for you if you give up a home run to him. 2-0 pitch on the way to Unkai. Ground ball to second. Nomi has it. Tosses to first for out number 1. An easy ground out there. So now bring up Ryo Tomazawa, one of the best shortstops in the game. No, we don't see him a whole lot on a lot of these other rosters. I believe this Tomazawa, the only one we have seen throughout group play. R&B run speed. 2-1 on the way. Ooh, big swing and a miss. Just missed it. 2-2 pitch on the way from Tomazawa. Just a bit inside for ball 3. Oh, we had to dance out of the way of that one. 3-2 on the way, and that's going to be ball 4. And Kangang, I believe that might be the first base runner he's had in a while here, I do believe.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, first pitch on the way to Uraga, the second baseman. Tomazawa has some speed on him, and CM Wong knows that he's going to try to do a couple pickoff throws, more than likely. There's a fly ball in the center field. This could be trouble for Kagami. He can't get it, and that's going to be a base hit. So first time we've really seen some traffic on the base paths for people today.
So now it's like the runner will be on the first base and the second base.
Yeah. And you know, with runners on base, you know, you get more runs if you hit a homer right here.
Yeah, so like for now it's like 1 out.
Yeah.
What are he's going to do?
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Suiko, the pitcher by trade, but he is a DH in the lineup for Kangang here today. He looks at strike 1 at 152. A little bit low on that one for ball 1. Count goes 1-1. The pitch on the way, a little bit of a floater in the left field, but Vanguard's going to have enough speed to get there for out number 2. Runners are going to hold at first and second. Subbing up the catcher, Kabuki Kogarashi. He's a backup catcher for Kangang. Looks like Katakura did not make the trip out of the first round of the order. Actually, no, Katakura did not even start for him today. They're going to pinch hit him here for Kotetsu Honda. Power hitting catcher right here. C contact and A power. So one of the better hitting catchers coming off the bench. Maybe not the best defensively, but he does have some good defensive value as well. 2-0 pitch on the way, and that one finds the bottom edge of the zone for strike 1. 2-1 on the way. Oh, pop up city to right to Unkai, and that will retire the side. Kangang threatens but does not score here in the bottom of the second. We go to the top of the third. CM Wong still up 1-0 in this one. Nomi, Awate, and Kagami due up for the player from Chinese Taipei. So Honda will remain in the game and play catcher the rest of the way for Kangang. Shinzo Nomi will lead things off for CM Wong. Trying to get some insurance here because Kangang, he was a tough player in group stage. I have a feeling he can come back from this one, but we will see what happens. Count is 0-2. The pitch on the way from Nomi. Oh, a great fastball sequence there. Low, and low again for strike 3. So now bring up Sota Awate, playing right field for CM Wong. First pitch in there for strike 1. Unkai really pouring in the fastballs for strikes right now. There's a ground ball to second, and quickly, just like that, 2 gone. here in the third. Kuya Kagami now back up to the top of the order for CM Wong. First pitch coming from Unkai. Finds a strike zone on the lower outside corner, 0-1. Once again, another strike from Unkai, a little bit high and in this time. Count 0-2. Tries to get him to chase that one low, and that one goes 1-2. Ground ball, right off of Unkai. That's gotta hurt. The throw to first. A great play to get the out to retire the side. Had to have some reflexes on that one.
Yeah, it's like really dangerous and like straight to the pitcher on his body.
But the good thing is, injuries are off in this game. So
Yeah.
no harm, no foul. So here we go, bottom of the third, last chance for Kane Gang. Here, there's a high fly ball on the first pitch of the inning. Ball, go far, we are tied.
So right now it's the 1-1.
Holy moly. Just when he needed it most.
Yeah, and in the bottom of the third inning, this is like really, really important score.
And that, my friends, is why home field advantage was important. Kane Gang winning the coin toss, making all the difference here. Kuya Kagami now at the plate. Can they complete the comeback? He needs one more run to win, or else we're going to have extra innings for the first time in this semifinal, or heck, in this today, pretty much. 1-1 the count on Kagami. The pitch on the way. There's a fly ball in the center. He didn't get enough of it there. And the opposing Kagami will make the play for out number 1. Ryuji Sakigake back up to the plate for Kane Gang here. He has a little pop in his bat. We'll see if he can hit one deep here, or maybe at least get on base here. Left fielder struck out his first time up back in the first. First pitch is a little bit low, just touching the strike zone, but not enough to make it a strike. It was a ball, but there's a ground ball right back to the pitcher for out number 2. So here is Kiwamu Sendo, and if there is someone who could walk it off right here to give Kane Gang the third place trophy, it would be this guy. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. 0-1 on the way, swinging a fly ball in the left field. This could be trouble. It is. It's going to be a base hit. And the winning run is on base for Kane Gang, but now the question is, do you pinch run Sendo here to try to get the run with 2 outs, or do you let him stay in the game as a runner and have him at least available at first base for extra innings, potentially? That is the question we will need to ask ourselves. And there's a ground ball to second, toss to second for the force to retire the side. So they left him in as the runner. But folks, we are going to bonus baseball for the first time today. 4th inning coming up. So extra innings, a little bit interesting here because everyone starts with runners on first and second with nobody out. So a chance to get some runs on the board here. Kiwamu Sendo to start things off. And there you go, first and second, nobody out here in the top of the 4th. Good run scoring opportunity here now with runners on first and second with no out. Oh, he's going. There's a ground ball to short. There's a throw to first in time for out number 1. So looked like they're trying to hit and run there.
Yeah, it's like a hit and run. So like mostly sometimes we'll do a bunt to make the runner to go to the second, third base.
Yeah, but well, that was good as a bunt there. Oh! That was a huge miss right there. That was a mistake pitch right down the middle. He could have clobbered that one. But instead, Kane Gang, my goodness. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Ball, go far in the right. 3-run homer. That is huge for CM Wong.
Yeah, it's a 3-score home run at the extra inning. It's like really important scores.
Exactly. 4-1 the score, and now Kane Gang in a big hole right here. He's going to need to do the same thing if he's going to have any shot at tying this ball game up right here. My goodness, CM Wong with that 3-run homer, now in the driver's seat for that 3rd place trophy, and now bring up Vanguard. There's still 1 out in the inning, and now the bases are empty now as Unkai still on the mound here. Might have to think about maybe doing a pitching change here potentially, but no, they're going to keep with him. And now bring up Oda after the ground ball to 3rd for out number 2. So Oda here, let's see what he can do here. See if they can't put a 5th run on the board here. He did have a home run his first time up. 0-1 pitch on the way, finds his own, and it's quickly 0-2. The wind and the delivery, got him looking, strike 3, and that will retire the side, and now Kang Gang has a little bit of work to do here in the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, like he have like 3 scores.
3 to tie, 4 to win. It's going to be Ryo Tomazawa to lead things off. And once again, just like CM Wong had in the top of the 4th, we're going to have first and second and nobody out. We'll see what kind of strategy Kang Gang wants to deploy here. There's a fly ball into center field. Did not get enough of it. Kagami is there for out number 1. Runners are going to hold. 2 more outs for CM Wong. That'll bring up Yuya Uraga. He has a little pop in his bat as well. He's got B power. He can hit 1 out if need be. Pick off to second, nothing there. But Kang Gang does have some very slow runners on the bases in Sendo and Kiyomoto. We'll see if that makes a difference in this one. 0-1 on the way. Swing the fly ball into center field, right into the gap. That's going to be a base hit, and they're going to send Sendo home. He will score. RBI single, and it's 4-2. And now, with an RBI single, that means we got runners on the corners with 1 out. And now the winning run steps up to the plate. And that winning run potentially is in the form of Mitsuyo Suiko. He of the D contact, B power. He can hit 1 out of here if need be.
3 more scores to win.
Yep, 3 to win, 2 to tie. Kiyomoto on third, Uraga on first. The 1-0 pitch. Fly ball into right field, should be deep enough for Iwate. He makes the grab. The runners will hold. 2 outs, and it comes down to Kotetsu Honda. CM Wong, 1 out away from winning the 3rd place trophy here at the baseball event. The first pitch on the way, inside for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way, that one a bit low for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way, inside for ball 3, in danger of walking him on 4. And he does. The bases are loaded with 2 outs for Masayo Ishino, and I would imagine we're going to see a pinch hitter coming up here. Ishino, not the best hitter in the world, more of a speed merchant, if anything, and looks like they are going to have to dive deep into the bench here. They don't have a whole lot of elite power options here to work with here. They're going to bring in Katakura, who is normally their starting catcher. Did not get the start in this one, to try to keep him alive here. First pitch on the way from Unkai, a bit low for ball 1. Unkai throwing 5 straight balls now. Finds the strike zone right on the lower edge, 1-1. The 1-1 on the way, goes with the splitter, a bit low, 2-1. Katakura, the pitch. Oh, a bit low, 3-1. 3-1 pitch in there for strike 2. All the lights are on the scoreboard. 3-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. The pitch, swing a line drive into right field. Iwate makes the grab. CM Wong is your 3rd place trophy winner.
This game is like so tight at the last inning.
My goodness gracious, it got really tight toward the end.
No one knows like what's happened after 2
My
outs.
goodness.
What a 3rd place match that was. And it just wets the mouth even more for the final to come very, very shortly. What a win in the end by CM Wong. Experience coming to play at the end there, Jilly.
Yeah, like in the end, like no one knows what will happen after 2 outs.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, experience really did win out there. He knew what to do. He knew how to calm himself a little bit with that bases loaded situation in 2 outs. That was huge. That was the turning point in the match, and CM Wong delivered.
Yeah, the first extra innings of the day so far. Who knows, maybe we'll have one in the final
Oh,
as well.
that would be exceptional, man.
But that 3-run homer, boy oh boy, Jillian. What a moment to get it as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
The 3-run homer by CM Wong, what a time to get it.
Oh yeah, that is like really important 3 scores like to get in the game because.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, here's a look at the box score here. That 3-run homer by Kiyomoto in the top of the 4th. The big difference in this one. Kang Gang making a run at it in the bottom of the 4th. Left the bases loaded with 2 outs. That little floater to right field I thought was going to fall in, but Man, oh man. 4-2, the final score. Oda with the solo homer. Furu with the solo homer to tie it up in the bottom of the third. Unkai with the win, and, well, Unkai with loss as well.
As I mentioned, plenty more to come here from Stage 1 at the Suntec Convention Exhibition Centre. The final fast approaching, but before we get to that, let's catch up with Ashashim, who is somewhere around here, having a go at all the different activities on offer. Oh no, she's down there doing the interview.
That's right, Ed. I'm here, and of course we're here with the third place winner, CM Wang, of today's baseball event. I've got to ask you, how do you feel about today's performance? I mean, coming in third.
今天王选手，今天你现在是第三个位置啊。你今天对今天的比赛有什么感想？你自己站第3位的。
我非常享受今天的比赛。那因为这边是奥运是世界最高的殿堂，所以我很荣幸能够跟世界第一流的选手在同一个舞台上，然后展现我最好的演出。
I'm very honored to be able to take part in today's Olympics event, whereby I can join with all the really very class, good, super class players and compete with them. I feel very honored to have this opportunity.
Fantastic. And CM Wang, I have to also add that you're also one of the older, participants, in this tournament. So do you think that age plays a factor when it comes to, playing games?
Sorry, because she was talking to me. So
oh yeah, okay, it's okay. I'm just asking more about his age. I mean, he's a bit of the older player, so how does he feel about competing, at such a good stage?
黄选手，您觉得你的，因为以你的岁数来说是比较大一点，那您觉得以你的岁数跟他们竞技的话，你觉得会有什么好像怎么一个感想吗？
事实上，以我现在这个年纪来讲，我的眼睛已经有一点退化了，所以我在比赛前特别配了一副专用的老花眼镜，对，为了准备这次的比赛。
Yeah, my age is elder a bit. That's why I prepare purposely for this. I prepare what you call that the glasses, reading glass, to really for this event to compete.
Fantastic, and those reading glasses have brought you some good luck, and also congrats on the third place. And of course, we can't wait to find out what's next in the finals. It's back to you guys.
Absolutely, thanks Ash. I love that, he got his reading glasses out. He probably didn't need the reading glasses to see the final score there, because it was a comprehensive victory in the end, Robert.
Exactly, yeah, that home run from Oda giving him the early lead there. And then a good base hit here by Kagami, it looks like, to get the lead there. But then it was Kangang tying it up with that solo homer by Furu on the first pitch of the bottom of the third inning, and that is what sent us 2 extra innings where this happened. Kiyomoto going yard into right field. That was the difference in this one. Now Kangang, he had an opportunity in the bottom of the 4th inning. He gets a run here on the RBI single by Uraga to make it 4-2. Then after a walk, a little floater into right field, caught by Owate on the run, and that left the bases loaded right there to make it 4-2, the final score.
Yeah, there was a bit of pressure on Kangang, wasn't there? He had that last opportunity to draw things level with the bases loaded. He knew what he had to do, just wasn't able to come off in the end, Jaylene.
Yeah, it's just really good big opportunity because it's load the bases, and then he have a lot of chance to use a lot of strategy to make it back, but sometimes it's just it's by luck.
It is indeed. The final fast.
All right, so here we go. Finals coming up. Taiju will be taking on Shora. Taiju is going to be the home team in this one, I do believe.
He is indeed. The final fast approaching, and both men have taken to their seats, just kind of going through the final setup procedures and perhaps a warm-up ritual as well, Jillian.
Yeah, so So how do you think what will the roster will be in this game?
Ooh, I think we're going to see pretty much the same rosters that we're going to be seeing from their semifinal matches, but this is going to be a premier matchup. We're talking about two players that finished in the top 3 back in the 2021 Olympic Virtual Series over in Japan with a different version of this game, but same mechanics, same strategies in play for this one. Folks, we are in for a banger of a match today.
We are indeed. I love Taiju just kind of going through some stretching there. Well, the stretches have to come to an end because the gameplay is about to begin. Robert, over to you.
All right, it'll be Arashi Kiba getting the start for Taiju in this one. The home team here today. First pitch on the way is in there for, well, for the practice pitch at the very least. No, you got get that practice in, you know, get those warm-up pitches going. So here we go. Kuya Kagami to lead things off for Shora here in the top of the first inning of this one. First pitch on the way, and there's a ball down low, 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way, and that one just finds the strike zone. We have Kiba on the mound here with that powerful rising fastball. There's a ground ball to second, a good stop by Nomi. Gonna be a tough play, throw to first. Oh, just in time.
This one is a really, really close play.
Yeah, I mean, Nomi just barely did not have the arm for it. Kagami a little too speedy down the line. That'll bring up Kazushige Kiyomoto. Very rare to get an infield single with a lot of these strategies we have seen today, but Kagami does have some speed, able to beat it out. First pitch on the way. Oh, a rare curveball from Kiba going low for ball 1. And that one a little bit high for ball 2. And now Kiba in danger of possibly walking Kiyomoto here on 4 pitches. He doesn't do it here, and there's a high fly ball on the left. Going back Vanguard, it's off the top of the wall. Rounding third, heading home is Kagami. We might have a play at the plate. The throw home is in time, and Shora takes the lead. RBI double by Kiyomoto. That one was just inches away. Look how close that was, just below the yellow line on top of that 5-meter wall right there, but it was enough for Kagami to come right around the bases. Vanguard now at the plate. We'll see if Shora, the 2021 Olympic Virtual Series champ, first place in Pool A in the group stage, can keep this momentum going. Still no outs in the inning, and the count quickly 2-0 on Vanguard. 2-0 on the way, and that one's in there for strike 1. 2-1 pitch. There's a high fly ball in the left field. Is this one gonna go? Vanguard back to the track, to the wall. It is gone. Ball go far for Vanguard, and it's 3-0. A commanding early lead for Shora in this one.
Yeah, just a little bit longer, and it's become a home run. It's a really good start for the first inning.
Very, very good start, and Shora showing why he is practically the defending champion here in this game. Maito Oda now at the plate. By the way, there are still no outs in the inning. And you know, if you're Taiju, you have to think about, you know, how you're going to come back from this 3-0 deficit here as Oda steps up to the plate, looks at a strike 0-1. That pitch misses a little low, 1-1. 1-1 pitch, and the fork ball misses a little bit low, 2-1. 2-2-1, and that one's driven into center field, and it is a rout. Ball go far for Oda, and it is 4-0. Taiju cannot believe it.
He's a crazy hitter. Just wow, it's like just the first inning, or we already see like 2 home runs.
Yeah, now we have to start thinking about, okay, are we going to be seeing the mercy rule here in the finals potentially at 7 runs?
Yeah, so the mercy rule will be like after like 7 scores.
Yeah, 7-run lead after an inning is the mercy rule. Now we have to really talk about that potentially being in play here in the finals. Shora is just firing on all cylinders through the first 4 hitters of this ball game. That'll bring up the number 5 hitter, Shacho, and if you're Taiju, you might have to think about maybe, just maybe, taking Kiba out of this ball game. Shora has just been able to time up Kiba very well today. The 1-1 pitch on the way, and that one's just a bit low for ball 2. 2-1 on the way, and that one just finds the strike zone at the bottom edge, 2-2. Pitch on the way, and there's a high fly ball in the center field. Another one driven deep, but this time it's going to stay in the ballpark. And thankfully for Taiju, that is the first out of the ball game. Soto Wate now at the plate, not exactly a home run hitter by any stretch of the imagination. But he does have a little bit of pop in him. He's going to ground the first pitch over to third. Fukuya over to the first for out number 2. And I'll bring up Shinzo Nomi, the second baseman, number 7 hitter in the order. First pitch a little bit low for ball 1. 1-0 on the way. Ooh, goes with the hard slider this time, trying to change things up a little bit. Finds the strike zone. Then the forkball misses a little bit low, and the count goes 2-1. Dwayne the pitch finds his own with the special fastball, and the count evens up 2-2. The pitch on the way. Swinging the ground ball to second on a hop. Nomi over to first, and the inning comes to an end, but the damage is done. It is 4-0, and Taiju knows he has an uphill battle ahead of him if he wants to get back in this ballgame. He's going to have to do it against Shora's Arashi Kiba. He also has that powerful fastball. We'll see if Taiju is able to time up that fastball just as well as Shora did in the top of the first. And, you know, we talk about timing. It is important, and Shora really showed that he had a lot of timing in that top of the first.
Yeah, and just the first inning, so there's still a lot of chance for Taiju. He can get a score, get more hits, and to win.
Exactly. He's going to have to whittle away here a bit. Kagami to lead things off. First pitch is a fly ball in the center field, but it's not enough. Kagami is going to be there for out number 1. So now I'll bring up Masaru Tanaka. We're not going to see him too much longer here. We're just going to let him do his old man thing and send in Sendo to pinch hit. And boy howdy, if there is someone who can get him on the board right now, it is going to be Sendo. First pitch on the way, and there's a line drive to short on the line, caught by Amori. 2 gone. And now bring up Hanayo Fukuya, the third baseman. First pitch on the way from Kiba. The outfield's going to play back here a little bit. And there's a ground ball to short. Going to be a tough play for Amori. Throw to first is going to be in time. And a 1-2-3 inning, a shutdown inning for Shora. And you know, Shora, he's got to be feeling good right about now with where he is.
Yeah, like right now he definitely have like more confidence because he have like four scores leading.
Yeah, 4-0 lead as we head to the top of the second. He's looking to score some more. Sumiyoshi Sakai will lead things off here in the top of the second. First pitch on the way from Kiba, and that one's a bit low for ball 1. Kiba already below halfway on that stamina bar in the bottom right-hand corner there. The 1-1 on the way, and there's a strike on the inside corner. 1-2, the pitch on the way, and that's a line drive right up the middle, and that's going to be a leadoff single. Shora has been able to time up that fastball well, and you have to think, you know, you might have to go to a relief pitcher here potentially, but looks like they might just stick with Kiba here. He's going on the first pitch. The throw down is not in time. So Sakai is going to steal a base here. And now put a runner in scoring position with nobody out. Amori is showing bunt. Couldn't pull it back in time, but it was a strike anyway. Curveball misses low, and the count goes 1-2. The pitch on the way. Ground ball to second. Nomi over to first for out number 1. Kuya Kagami, the center fielder, now at the plate. Runner on third with 1 out. Shora trying to get a 5th run in this one. Outfield's going to be playing back on this one as well. And the first pitch, ooh, just misses the inside corner, 1-0. There's a high fly ball in the left field. This one's back. Vanguard doesn't even move. Ball go far. Kagami makes it 6-0. 123 meters into left field. Man, oh man, Shora is on fire right now. And barring a miracle, he will more than likely be your first place trophy champion here, folks. But we still have a lot of baseball left to go. Kazushige Kiyamoto at the plate. He had an RBI double back in the first inning. First pitch a little bit outside for ball 1. Ooh, that just a little bit inside for ball 2. 2-1 pitch on the way, and that one chopped over to third. Fukuya on a couple hops, tossed to first in time for out number 2. They'll bring up the left fielder, Vanguard. Another power-hitting left fielder, and we've already seen him hit a dinger in this one back in the first inning. It was a 2-run variety. First pitch in there for strike one, and if Shora can get one more run on the board, Taiju would need to have to score a run in the bottom of the second to even make it to the third inning, because the mercy rule would be in play at that point. And there's a fly ball in left field. That one's gonna go foul, and the count goes even 2-2. Pitch on the way, just a bit low, 3-2. 3-2 on the way, and that one's inside, and that's gonna be ball 4. So that will bring up Maito Oda, and we've already seen him perform well today with a home run back in the first inning. To Ted center field, it was a no-doubter. And they're gonna pinch run here for Vanguard. They're gonna bring in Yu Kazanin. He is a speedy guy, A-run speed. Outfield gonna be playing back here. We'll see if Shora wants to try to steal here with a 6-run lead. I don't know if that would be a good idea at this point, but we shall see. Count goes 1-2. Pitch on the way. That one just a little bit low for ball 2. Swinging the ground ball short. This should get him out of the inning, and the toss to second is in time. So it's a 6-0 lead for Shora. As we head to the bottom of the second, Taiju needs to get some runs on the board now if he wants to have a chance. Only defensive substitution will be Kazanin staying in the game and playing left field. Arashi Kiba will be the hitter here to lead things off for Taiju here in the bottom of the second. First pitch on the way from Kiba is a little bit low for ball 1. 1-0 on the way, and there's a fly ball in the center field. Kagami is there for out number 1. Seeing just a lot of weak fly balls from Taiju here today. He's just hasn't been able to get the contact he wants so far. First pitch on the way, and Vanguard looks at a ball high, 1-0. There's a line drive into left field, and there's a base hit. Taiju gets a hit on the board. Baby steps here, baby steps. Hiroshi Sakuma here at the plate now with a runner on first and 1 out. The first pitch on the way. Fastball missing low and inside, 1-0. 1-0, a little bit low, but finds the zone for 1-1. There's a line drive into center field, but Kagami is gonna range right toward it for out number 2. It's a good piece of hitting there. It was hit right on a line, but too much range out there for Kagami. That's going to bring up Soji Sakuranomiya. Going to get a pinch hitter, actually, for Sakuranomiya. Taiju knows he needs some power hitting off the bench here, but will he actually go with a pinch hitter right here? Doesn't look like it. No, he's going to keep Sakuranomiya out there. First pitch on the way is grounded over to third. Shacho with the throw to first in time, and that will retire the side. Taiju gets a hit, but nothing else, and we go to the top of the third. 6-0 Shora on top here in the finals of the baseball event here at the Olympic Esports Week 2023. Shacho will lead things off here in the top of the third. First pitch on the way is a fastball, just finding the outside corner, strike 1. 0-1, there's a swing and a miss. Ooh, swirly eyes and everything, 0-2. 0-2, and a great pitch from Kiba finds the zone for strike 3. 1 gone, now bring up the outfielder Sota Owate. Playing right field today for Shora. First pitch on the way is in there for strike 1. 0-1 on the way, and that one a bit low with the fastball, and the count goes even 1-1. Kiba with the 1-1, there's a line driving to right field, but Owate is there for Taiju, 2 gone. So they'll bring up the second baseman, Shinzo Nomi. Decent defender over at second, does have a good contact hitting profile. And he looks at ball 1 just a little bit outside, well, way outside really. 1-0 pitch, finds the zone, 1-1. Even count pitch, and there's a line driving to right field, but Owate is gonna be right there to retire the side. And now it is crunch time. Going into the bottom of the third for Taiju, he needs 6 runs. Can he do it? That is the big question here. Nomi is going to lead off, and more than likely I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a pinch hitter. He is going to go to the pinch hitting well.
I saw he doing some stretch. He's ready.
Yeah, he's stretching a little bit. He knows he needs a miracle right here. Maito Oda will be the pinch hitter here to lead off the bottom of the third. First pitch on the way from Kiba finds a strike zone 0-1. 0-1 pitch and the forkball misses just a bit low, 1-1. 1-1. Oh, he chased that forkball. Oh, that was he was sitting forkball on that one, swung right through it, and he looks at strike 3 on the inside corner, 1 gone. Shorta with 2 outs remaining. Can he get those final 2 outs? Suiko, no, not Suiko. It's going to be Furu to pinch hit here for Taiju. First one on the way from Kiba. It's a high fly ball in the left field. Is it gone? Yes, it is. There's 1. Ball go far for Furu, and it's 6-1. So there we go. Taiju getting that all-important first run on the board. We'll see if he can keep that momentum going. Kuya Kagami, the next batter up. First one on the way from Kiba, just missing a bit inside and high, 1-0. Kagami does have an ability that they can start a rally really well, and there's a line drive in the high fly ball in the left center field gap. Kagami is going to be there at the track, 2 gone, and Shorta is 1 out away from being crowned the winner of the baseball event. Here's Sendo, 2 outs, bases are empty. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1, just misses a little low and inside. The 1-1 pitch, just finds the zone, and Shora is 1 strike away. The 1-2, just a bit low again, 2-2. The pitch on the way. Oh, he went with the hard slider, didn't get him to chase. 3-2, the payoff pitch. Walked him, ball 4. And so Taiju stays alive for at least 1 more batter. Here is Fukuya.
You need to get like more runner go get on the base.
He does need some base runners right here indeed. The 1-0 on the way to Fukuya in there for strike 1. The 1-1 on the way, swing and a miss, strike 2, he's down to his final strike. The pitch on the way, and there for strike 3, and Shora has won the baseball event of the Olympic Esports Week.
What a performance by Shora. Mori Shoma, your Olympic Esports Series winner in the baseball event. It wasn't even close in the end, Jolene.
Yeah, like this game, like we can see like from the first inning, he got a lot of home run, and then he got like more confidence, and then like have a really good hitter.
Yeah, and when it's 4-0 before the first out is even recorded, you know that you have a player that is absolutely locked in, and Shorta was locked in here at the finals.
Absolutely, and if you're on the other side of things, if you're Taiju, you look at being 4-0 down in the first innings and you think that's a big mountain to climb.
Yeah, like you will start to be really nervous. You will keep thinking like how I can like chase it, the score, like what should I do, what kind of strategy. This will be like really hard for him, like
and maybe you start to overthink a little bit. Like, oh my goodness, I need this many runs and I'm not getting them.
Yeah, so like for player or like for me like playing baseball, like sometimes like what we think is really important.
Exactly. So here's a look at the box score, 6-1. It was 4-0 after the first inning on 2-run shot by Vanguard and a solo shot by Oda. Shora getting a couple more runs in the second inning as well.
Let's hear then from your Olympic Esports Series winner. He's about to lift the trophy. Shora is with Ash Hashim.
Right, Ed, we're here now with Shora, of course, the champion of today's baseball series. Shora, how are you feeling today?
Shora 選手、今度の優勝者です。どう感じてますか？
もう最高の気持ちです。ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much. It's the feeling of being at the top of the world.
You know, you've also won the Olympic Virtual Series in 2021. So how are you going to celebrate, this win today?
2021年の、オリンピックバーチャルシリーズも優勝しました。どのように、本日のこの優勝とともに、祝うつもりですか？
いやもう本当に2連覇っていう壁がすごい高くて、本当に苦しい戦いばっかりだったんですけども、いやもう連覇、そうですね、ちょっと今頭回らないぐらいなんですけど。
And it has been not the easiest thing to win two of these championships. It has been an uphill battle for me all this time. So I'm really full of this now, and my mind is just that.
Go on and celebrate, Shora, and of course, we'll looking forward to seeing how you do in the next Olympic series as well. All right, it's back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Ash, and congratulations once again to Shora. Yeah, as he mentioned there, Robert, he's already won the Olympic Virtual Series, so his trophy cabinet's growing pretty quickly.
It is. I mean, he is one of the most elite players in the entire Power Pros universe, and he showed it today, defending his title. He was just on fire today.
Actually, just give us an idea, how many players are there in Power Pros around the world? What top percentage is Shora in? All the players here, actually.
Oh, the top 1%, maybe even the top 0.1%. There are thousands and thousands of Power Pros players around the world. And, going through the qualifiers in Japan, going through the global qualifiers, we had thousands of people compete. And he is now on the top of the world.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic stuff. This is, I guess, probably, Jolene, the first proper Power Pros tournament you've watched. What did you make of it?
Yeah, this is like my first watching an online game. I think I was going to start to play this game after this, because this is really cool. In the game, you can be the coach and be a players together.
Yeah, it's been an absolutely fantastic day so far. Congratulations to all of our winners. It's time for them to receive their trophies.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Olympic Esports Series baseball category was absolutely exciting. Let's give a big round of applause for all of our players and invite them back on stage. We would also like to invite Ms. Chung Hong, IOC member, on stage to present the trophies. Now in third place, we have Wang Jiaming. Congratulations, Wang Jiaming. Now let's put our hands together for in second place we have Hiroki Horike. Congratulations, Hiroki. And now, here is your winner for Olympic Esports Series 2023 baseball category, Semifinalists! We would now have Shoma Mori to lift the winner's trophy in 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much, Ms. Chang Hong, for presenting the trophies, and to all our players who gave their all in this amazing series. Ladies and gentlemen, this is only the beginning. We've got more exciting virtual sports coming your way.
What a moment that was. The sparks literally flying as we take one more look at your trophy winners in the baseball event here at the Olympic Esports Series, Singapore 2023. What will this mean to all of those trophy holders, Jolene, to be able to bring these trophies back home after a job well done here in Singapore?
Yeah, it's kind of like history moment, like for the first time, like the WBSC, the Power Pros, and then like you got the trophy.
Yeah,
yeah, and Robert, this doesn't happen very well. Obviously, it hasn't happened at all yet, but to be on such a big stage and win these international trophies doesn't happen all the time in this sport.
It does not happen often, if at all, so this is a big one here. So let's take a look at the highlights in the first inning. My goodness, Shorla was on fire already. An RBI double for Kiyomoto to start things off to make it 1-0, and then when it rains, it poured. Vanguard, the next batter, hitting it deep into left field, right over his counterpart into the first row to make it 3-0, just like that. And they would add one more to make it 4-0. Taiju cannot believe it. And then in the second inning, oh man, Kagami going yard to make it 6-0. It was just an absolute rout for Shora in that first inning. He was just not feeling it today. However, in the bottom of the third, it was Furu getting on the board for Taiju, and that would be the lone run of the day for him. But it was not enough. 6-1, the final score. There was the strike to win it for Shora to win the 2023 Olympic Esports Series.
What a dominant performance there by Shora. Mori Shoma, congratulations. He is your trophy winner. The baseball event here at the Olympic Esports Week, Singapore 2023, it's all over. I enjoyed that tremendously. What great fun that was here in Singapore. Power Pros, baseball, there was plenty of power hitting, there was plenty of strategy as well. Robert Tomlinson and Jolene Chen alongside me. Robert, I was talking to you yesterday and you were so excited about this event. Did it live up to the hype?
It lived up to the hype and then some. Holy cow. We really put the power in Power Pros today.
There's almost tears in your eyes, Robert. You look that overjoyed.
Oh man, this is something that, I've been a fan of the Power Pro series for so long, and to see it on this kind of a stage is just absolutely surreal, really, to be honest with you.
Oh, I'm so glad. You look so emotional. we'll leave you to wipe the tears as we come to Jolene, because we've got two opposite ends of the spectrum. Robert, you've watched this game for so long. Jolene, you're kind of new in this as a baseball professional, now watching the esport version. What did you make of it?
So this is actually real baseball. This is so cool. I really want one day, maybe next time, I will be on this stage, not on the baseball field. I'm not the pitcher pitching on the mound. I'm playing on the online game.
That would be incredible, really.
Yeah.
What about you, Robert? You're still playing the game. Are you honing your skills as time goes on?
Oh, I'm always honing my skills as time goes on whenever I get the chance, I'm hoping to be on that stage sometime, but man, oh man, there are some great players out there in the world. I'm good, but I'm not as great as these guys right here. These are the cream of the crop right here. But, maybe I'll be on that stage someday. You never know.
And it's funny, it's an easy game to watch, Jolene, because if you understand baseball, you understand the game. And I'm sure it's an easy game to pick up and try and play. But to really be good at this game, you need to be able to work out your strategy, your positioning, the players you want to use. There's so much going on.
Yeah, it's because the rules are the same. But that day I tried to play the game is mostly we play with a real ball or taking a bat. But this just controlled by your hand is pretty difficult.
Yeah, there is a bit of a learning curve to this game as well. There are some fine movements that you need to perfect, but once you get the hang of it, it is a really, really fun game to play.
How long do you think these guys train for events like this, Robert?
Hours and hours and hours and hours. Have I mentioned hours?
You've mentioned hours a few times, but go on, say it again.
Hours and hours and hours. Days, months, years, the whole spectrum, really.
Do you think, actually, Jolene, being able to play baseball in real life helps when it comes to Power Pros?
Yeah, I think so. I talked with CM Wang. He told me when he's young, he played the baseball, but he said now he's going old. He's tired to going outside. So right now he can just stay at home and then play the online games.
I mean, it's not easy, though, playing the online game. He might be tired playing baseball in real life, but it's pretty tiring playing this as well, Robert.
It can be a little bit tiring, I do agree. But, you know, we didn't see a whole lot of tiredness out there today. You know, we saw some great efforts today. We saw some fantastic baseball, and, you know, I could not be more proud of everybody that was on that stage today.
Absolutely. What a way to kick off day 2 here at the Olympic Esports Series Singapore 2023. There is plenty to come on the program, including the likes of shooting and tennis and chess. But not just on the stages, all around this Suntec Exhibition Centre, there's plenty for members of the public to get involved with as well. And Ash Hashim is somewhere around here trying out some of the games on offer. Ash, where are you?
That's right, we're here now at the free-to-play zone, guys. This is where all the fun stuff happens at the Olympic Esports Series. And right behind me is probably one of my favorite sports, rowing or kayaking, because this is something, you know, brought to you by the International Canoe Federation. And, you know, if you're in the area and you just want to have, you know, a go, you know, at rowing, come on here, because these guys here will get you fixed up and you can just try your hand at virtual rowing. But my favorite booth, guys, is just right behind, and I'm going to take you there right now. It is probably Singaporeans and many people's favorite pastime, which is dancing. We want to get our groove on right here at the Olympic Esports Series, and what better way than the best game at the moment, which is Jazz Dance, because you can get yourself involved. You know, some of the people here are dancing already. Maybe I should come and have a go. What do you guys think? Maybe not. But you can see already this gentleman here going hard at it on the screen. But this is what it's all about. This is why we love the Olympic Esports Series. It's all about having fun. You don't have to be the best